Hello guys, hope you're all okay today. So another video today, and we're doing some more terrain. This time we're going to be making the sort of like the outlines of a fort, so like the walls of the fort. Maybe put a little balustrade on or something like that, or a walkway or something like that. But yeah, similar type of stuff that we did for the tree bases, but a little bit of variation. So main thing is going to be using trying out filler this time rather than the no more nails. So I've never used it before. As I said, I don't really watch people's videos, so I don't know how good it bonds. I don't know much about it, to be honest. I just like to try things myself, see how they go. Hopefully it'll do the job. So it was just cheap. This was $2.49 filler. I've got these woodlands, right? Now these are from Pets at Home, I think it is, but basically just a pet shop, and it's for rabbits and things like that, just for making the warrens or whatever, or the cages look a bit more natural. So I've seen these, thought it would be absolutely ideal for, as I say, balustrade walls. Got these, but what I'm going to do is, okay, so here's your null figure, right? These are pretty big figures, bigger than the actual normal 28mm miniatures. So if you think what you're going to need, probably I would say you might be able to get away with making them into thirds, maybe. I think halves might be a bit too big, so I'll probably go for thirds, or maybe halves at some point, thirds at another point. But the point is, got lots in just one bag. So I'm going to try to start with just using a saw. I think this cost me £1 from Boys. See how quickly that gets through things. Yeah, that's not too bad. And it doesn't have to be exact, because I thought it wouldn't be exact. And even if you just make a section so you can just snap it like neater. So there's 3 straight away from one piece. So bear with me guys, I'll get this done. Before I do that though, let's see how it works with the set of the clippers. Yeah, that's a bit easier. So I'll dig out my old clippers because I don't want to wear these ones down. But yeah, bear with me guys, I'll get these done. I'll come back here in a minute. See you in a minute. Okay guys, so just using probably a quarter of those branches. I've got absolutely loads of pieces cut. So what I then did was, I got the cork sort of serving plate sized pieces, again from Boys. You can get them from B&Q's, hardware stores, anywhere really. And I cut them into segments, and then with the most extreme edges, I'll just use them to create, because they're not good for this, I'll use them to create just little rocks and that, snap into pieces and such. So I created basically strips like such, and I wanted them not exactly rectangular, so that it broke up the shape for one, and for two I want my fort to go in a like a sort of off crescent moon shape along the table. So what we need to do now is spread this out. So bear with me guys, I'm going to go get a spreader. So I think I got 5 spreaders in a pack, and I think it was £1 from again just a little cheap hardware store. So get me filler. Mix it about a bit. I'm telling a little lie on this one actually, because I said I don't watch the videos, and I know that Rage Against the Dice, Kevin, he did some scenery using filler, but I think he watered it down with PVA glue as well, and put some sand in or stuff like that. But I'm just going to go direct with the filler. And the thing about this as well, with it being so cheap, you can just stick loads on. The only problem is, my wife's seen me getting this out, and there'll be some jobs assigned for me to do in the house. But trust me, my DIY jobs, I think I've had a list for about 2 years, so okay. Spin that in there like that. And as on the last video, my hobby station is just a disgrace. There's bits of everything at the minute, but there's no point cleaning it up, as you well know. If you're mid doing scenery and stuff like that, or base and stuff, you're just wasting your time cleaning it up. So that's pretty thick consistency. Yeah, so if we have a look here, what I've actually done here is I've laid the, if you can just see there, I've super glued 2 bottom back supports here and here, super glued the top of them, and then I've rested the logs on top, because that way, even if the logs are uneven sizes, it's natural like weight will sit flat. If you do it the other way and rest the support beams with super glue on top, the difference in size will counterbalance the bond. So if you do it that way, if you do it the support beams on the floor on the bottom, and then rest each individual log on the top, it's all going to find its own sort of weight. And then obviously you do this, it's ready as a piece there to just go direct into the filler. So as I say, this is the first time I've done a fort, so trial and error. So the first one I did, I was just putting them in one at a time, and then I was going to put the support struts at the back behind them. So if you look, obviously instantly learned from my mistake. That's this section here. So these are going to come out and get put on a support frame in a minute. Whereas this section, it's had the support frame, like I mentioned, at the back, as you see there, and the one at the bottom, all being glued on. So I'm going to take these out and do the same again with this one. So you'll see. So I'll show you on here what I meant. So basically, take this off. I'm going to do 2 support frames, one at the top, one at the bottom. Let's get the last of this super glue out. And then just lay these on the top. And that way, as I say, they can find their own weight then. But the important thing is, if you're laying them on a flat surface, is to make sure that the piece that's going onto the bottom, that they're pretty level with each other. That's really the only main draw that you have to do. Okay, so there's that piece. Okay, so there's two pieces of the fort glued together with the support struts. Obviously once the filler hardens, you won't need the support struts anymore. I've just put some pieces on there, as you can see, like just rock. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get some leaves again from the garden centre. And I'm just going to cut bits off, little sections, just drop them in. So all we do now is we get some sand, which I just got from the local beach, and I'm just going to sprinkle that over it. And this really does make an absolute mess of the hobby area. I'm just going to tap that down with and I've just got to basically let that dry. There's a piece ready for next time, support for him. Put that up there. So I'll get this cleaned up. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Hello guys, so different day now, everything's dried, and you can see there, got quite a lot of light from outside, but basically got the front done. So basically all that needs happening now is it all needs painting up. So we've got one done there. I've gone for two different types of things because I want to see how they work out. One's got sand on it, which I'm going to paint over, and the other one hasn't. And then I've done two gates, which I've just started painting. I've done them separate so that basically when you've got them, they can be, if you're looking from it from an external point of view, they can be like opened up and such. So it's just a case now, same as last time. Sample pots, same as with the trees. Just literally whacking it on. Trying not to whack it on myself, but that sounds a bit wrong actually. But yeah, just lathering it all over. I'm going to try and avoid the branches a little bit. But all of the cork and things like that just getting stuck in, so they just all become one thing, and there's no airs and graces, it's just going on. And if it has exactly the same with the trees, if it goes onto the bits of bottom of the wood of the sort of palisade or the rocks, it really doesn't matter because you can hit them things with the GW snow, so it's not a problem at all. And the boys will be, touch wood, seeing this fort tonight, so and it just dulls it down from being like a brilliant white snow to something a bit more realistic, because it's meant to represent that it's sat there for a while, and you know, so just tree branches falling and things like that have just dulled it down a little bit. And if there's bits where you can't get in, that doesn't matter either, because you can hit that with the snow as well. Little crevices and things where you don't want to really put your brush, then as I say, just hit it with the snow, it's not an issue. So we'll come back in a bit, guys, when this is all done. Okay guys, welcome back again. So just the last little bits to do now. I've got them painted up. So there they are, painted up. You can't really see the difference. I'll take some screens at the end. So it's just a case of adding just the little details now, the little finishing touches, as with the other things. The Valhalla Blizzard and a couple of the tufts, just to bring a bit more realism to it, hide any faults, things like that. So I have to give this a good stir, because as with everyone else in the UK, the weather's been nuts, hasn't it? So everything's drying out and such. So I'll give it a good stir. So plenty on, and I'm just going to go around any sort of like mistake, well, not mistakes so much, but just mixing it in with the paint, putting a bit on the recesses of the slate and things, just putting it, mixing it in with a few of the leaves. It just brings it out a bit. Actually, I should have put the tufts on first. I'll put some tufts on now, actually. Boys are going deep into a place called the Frozen Pine Forest, where they'll be meeting this. Touch wood, we'll get into it enough that they'll be meeting this this keep and the creatures that inhabit it. Just putting it on the tufts, put it on the rock. Just where build it with the drifts. And then I'm just going to put little bits in with the rock itself, just to sorry, the edge of the posts themselves, just, you know, to make it look where the snow's drifted into it and stuck to the side of it. And that's it, guys, done. 2 gates done. 2 fence posts done. I'll take some screens at the end. And I hope you enjoyed, guys. So as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.